Mic check 1, 2, and 2. Mic check 1, 2, and 2.
Welcome to Make a Path Presents. I'm Ronnie Hayes, and we're back in the review room to check out this very sexy Jason Voorhees from Sideshow. It's a 1/6 scale figure. That's a 12-inch figure. This was sent in as a gift and to review by MAP member James Dieter. Huge thank you before we start. This is a awesome figure. I mean, really awesome. The glossy eyes, the detail in the entire figure is fantastic. Let's start with the top and we'll scroll down and then we'll take a closer look at some of the items. First off, he has these blue eyes in there. At some angles, it'll be nice and dark and hard to see the eyes, or some of it will glisten just a little bit. I think it is great. There we go. Really realistic in there, and they're a little bit lopsided, and I'm hoping that's on purpose because I love it. You have this really freaky skull. Look how lifelike that is. It's a really freaky skull, just deformed and awesome and creepy. A little gross ear there, and then this mask is on. It is glued on there, and something that I love that they do, they have this device here, and I don't know if this is for what I think it's for. It feels like, because you have this strap here in his mask, it feels like they did this so you can move this around so you're not putting pressure on the mask. I could be totally off, but it is very helpful because you get it where you want it to go, and then you pop the head on. Maybe you move it around a little bit more. Let's get it a little crooked there. Then you pop the head on and then get it into place. Maybe just adjust it a little bit. And that's probably not what it's used for, but I think it is awesome for that use. Anyway, very nice texture to the shirt and the little detail on the buttons and the little pocket there. This other pocket with a button on it. And then he comes with his axe here. Nice blood on the axe. We'll look at the weapons in a minute, but I want to show one of my favorite subtle parts of the figure. You got this nice cloth material for the pants. This is my favorite part right here. Down by the shoes, it actually has this little bit of stain as if he's walking through the swamp or some dirt or muck. It's only a little bit, but I think it's such a fantastic touch, and obviously there's just a little bit of blood splatter on that boot, and I think it is an amazing touch. Yes, on both boots. And I love how it's not overboard. It's just like, here's a sprinkle of blood. Someone's throat got emptied and a little bit of drops of blood went on his boots. I think that is freaking great. My daughter's looking at me like I'm psycho, but it is a Jason figure, so you need a little bit of blood. Now, Jason also comes with this machete, and there's, as you can tell, there's a lot more blood on the machete, and you guys can see what I'm talking about. Really nice weathering, and then some blood on there. What were you saying about the blood, Juliet?
I really love how it's smeared right here.
Yeah.
That really gives it.
It looks like it was going in the air. Maybe it got some blood on it, and he went whoosh, and then you can tell the patterns. That's great. And on the other side, you got some more blood and gunk. Oh, I love that. Perfect weathering. And then you have one of his hands here, and then you can see the veins and some nice paint work done on his hands and his fingertips, and a nice handle there. And he also comes with another alternate hand here. You can tell the good work done on that hand. I really like it. And the two hands he has on him currently, he has this open hand where he's kind of just gripping the axe, and then he has another closed hand where he's kind of holding it. And his arms have some nice detail to them. Like, you got some veins and stuff, yeah. And his, so that way when his sleeve comes up some, you got more detail, so it's not just like a doll figure. They don't do that on a lot of the figures unless it seems like it's an important detail, and I think that's a great inclusion. This one looked like there was a little bit of blood on it. Maybe not. No, I guess not. Alright, look at that. You can see that shining, that blood there, the detail, the weathering. I think they did an exceptional job with this. Yeah, look at that. The blood on it, and then the handle. There's really, really great work done.
Yeah, there's like some blood right there on the handle.
Yeah, really great work done. I'm trying to get an up-close look on this axe because there are some really nice subtle drops of blood on the handle of that spot, and then that spot. That spot's like from killing and then this spot's maybe from Jason's hands or something. I think they did an awesome job, as always, with the detail and the weathering.
From Jason's hands? I don't think that. I think, like, if it was from Jason's hand, it would be a handprint.
You're right. I shouldn't have said that. You're right.
Or maybe it, like, dripped off of his hands.
No, you're right. All right, I'm not going to unbutton his whole shirt. I guess maybe I am. But this is another cool way to display him. Open it up a little bit, and you have this very dirty and weathered wife beater underneath. And it looks like the Jason mold actually goes all the way down the neck and then onto the chest some. And I think that's really cool. So you get some additional angles of posing this guy. See that there? It goes down a good deal, so it's not just like a doll's body.
Is that like rotten sweat on him?
Yeah, it's just like his sweat and dirt and everything else. I mean, it looks incredibly well detailed. Look at that. So you zoom in on the yellowed sweat. That skin, just incredible. He comes with his stand that says Friday the 13th on the bottom. His articulation is pretty standard for a 1/6 scale figure. It has this nice little contraption here, so his head has a lot of articulation. I mean, you got to get it right so it doesn't show the whatchamacallit thingamajig under there, but you definitely can get a wide range of articulation if you want it, depending on the angle. Again, you need to cover up that detachment there. He has an ab crunch, and then right there, and then he turns at the waist. He also has double jointed elbow. He has a swivel up here, and then he has the normal articulation there. There's a little bit of padding here giving him that hunchback kind of look, so you have to be mindful of that. And then also on this side, but it feels a little stronger on that side, or maybe a little bit more on that side. Again, the normal articulation, a really good amount of articulation on the wrist here, and then you have some articulation down here with the knees. You got a double jointed knee, and then the boots are a little bit problematic because if you do it too much, they just pop off like this. It feels like it clips in there, but then it just comes right out. You know what I mean? Look at that. It clips in, and then it comes right out. So maybe that's me. I gotta look into that. So that's pretty much it. There's a swivel on the thigh there, and then you can have some articulation there to spread his legs to get him into different poses, like he's running, standing, jumping, etc. And that's pretty much it. So this is a really awesome figure, and I can't recommend it enough. It is incredible, and I believe it's brand new too at Sideshow, just out a couple months. All right, thanks for coming by the review room. Don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out.